In the summer of 2022, nobody was talking about Alexis Mac Allister. But after dominating in Argentina's World Cup fairy tale and his insane rise at Brighton under Roberto De Zerbi, many of the top teams wanted to acquire his services. Now, he might be the best midfielder in a Liverpool shirt since the days of Steven Gerrard. It's a rarity to witness a Brighton player achieve the remarkable feat of winning a World Cup with their national team, while also contributing to their club's impressive top 6 finish in the Premier League. Mac Allister has done exactly that. Alexis can be described as a versatile midfielder, having adeptly filled various roles on the field. He operated at the base of a two-man midfield, took on the role of a number 8 for Argentina, and towards the end of the season with Brighton, he skillfully positioned himself as a 10. With impressive technical abilities, Mac Allister displays remarkable composure when controlling the ball, even under intense pressure. Consequently, De Zerbi entrusted him with the responsibility of initiating Brighton's build-up from the midfield. His greatest asset lies in his ability to hold on to the ball even when confronted by opposing midfielders. Despite not being the tallest or strongest player, he possesses the skill to shield the ball effectively from defenders. It's a rare sight to see Mac Allister lose possession due to a poor touch or decision, making him a reliable option for his teammates to offload the ball when facing pressing opponents. They can rest assured that he will maintain possession and advance the team up the field. Brighton's style under De Zerbi heavily involves around playing through the opposition's press, and Mac Allister's proficiency is the key to this approach. His technical prowess and tactical awareness allows him to effectively bypass the press and locate open teammates, a quality that significantly contributes to Brighton's success. While Alexis Mac Allister has demonstrated his proficiency in playing as a central midfielder for Brighton, his true strengths come to life when he operates further up the field. His exceptional tactical awareness allows him to constantly assess the playing field, identifying gaps and openings in the opposition's defense that he can capitalize on. As an attacking midfielder for the Seagulls, Mac Allister fully utilizes his awareness and tactical sharpness. He strategically positions himself in the left-sided channel, enabling him to receive the ball between the opposition's midfield and defense, which allows him to make the most of his attacking potential. Mac Allister excels in his role thanks to his exceptional technical ability, particularly in receiving the ball on the half-turn and delivering precise passes into the opposition's final third. Not only does he have the skill to turn in tight spaces, he also knows when to just pass the ball back again. This is evident from his high received passes per 90 and progressive passes per 90 statistics, as he often receives the ball in advanced positions and sets up his teammates in dangerous areas. In addition, Mac Allister possesses impressive dribbling and ball-carrying skills. With a low center of gravity and strength, he frequently receives the ball facing opposing defenses and aggressively drives forward with speed, forcing the opposition to retreat. At high speeds, he maintains composure and avoids hasty passes or attempting unnecessary dribbles. Instead, he focuses on advancing the ball up the field effectively. Notably, Mac Allister boasts an impressive dribble success rate, and he ranks as the second most fouled player in the Albion squad. A unique aspect of Mac Allister's playing style often goes unnoticed. He simplifies his approach when in possession in the final third. While many attacking midfielders are tasked with creating scoring opportunities through killer passes or dribbling past opponents to create overloads, Mac Allister's approach is distinct. He prioritizes linking up the midfield, wingers, and strikers through sharp decision-making and a knack for playing simple passes. His ability to find space and receive the ball again further reinforces his effectiveness in this role. Another noteworthy attribute of Mac Allister is his willingness to make runs and display exceptional off-the-ball movements. In Lionel Scaloni's Argentina setup, he frequently operated on the left side of a midfield trio. His performances were particularly impressive when he made runs off Messi, positioning himself either as a passing option for the captain or by creating depth in Argentina's play with dynamic runs behind the opposing defenses. Moreover, Mac Allister's dedication to winning back possession is evident when his team loses the ball. His work rate and pressing mentality were significant factors that make him stand out in Scaloni's side. Similarly, at his club, he displays remarkable intensity during defensive transitions, relentlessly running and pressuring defenders, often causing them to make mistakes or even winning the ball back himself. However, defensively, there are some areas where Mac Allister could improve. When playing in a midfield 2 or as part of a trio, he tends to register lower defensive duel numbers compared to other players in the Premier League. It's worth considering Brighton's high-pressing playing style, which aims to force mistakes higher up the pitch. Nonetheless, if he were to operate as a defensive midfielder in a two-man midfield, there might be instances where he could be vulnerable against physically dominant opponents. While Mac Allister typically plays an offensive role in midfield, he struggles in directly creating chances for his team. This could be attributed to his preference for retaining possession rather than attempting riskier split passes that could expose the defense. Whether this style of play is influenced by De Zerbi's tactics or is a personal characteristic, it is evident that Mac Allister is more of a dynamic, combative midfielder with impressive technical abilities. Nevertheless, this aspect of his game is an area he could work on, as he often finds himself in fantastic positions on the field in dangerous areas, but doesn't create as many chances directly as he could. Regarding goal scoring, while he managed to score 10 league goals, which is an impressive feat, only 3 of those came from open play, with 6 from penalties and 1 from a direct free kick. There is room for improvement in terms of converting shooting opportunities, especially around the edge of the penalty area. Mac Allister showcases clean strikes with both feet, although he tends to favor his right foot. However, there is a tendency for him to shoot even when alternative passing options are available. To further enhance his performance at Liverpool, Mac Allister could consider being more decisive in breaking the opponent's last defensive line, particularly when his teammates are positioned on the final shoulder or are unmarked with space behind the defense. This strategic adjustment might lead to increased chances and greater success in creating goal-scoring opportunities for the team. So how does he fit in at Liverpool? Mac Allister's acquisition by Liverpool during the early summer transfer window was a shrewd move by the club. Jurgen Klopp's teams are known for their intense, fast-paced, and direct style of play. In recent times, Klopp has sought to add a different type of player to his squad, particularly after Georginio Wijnaldum's departure. He aimed to bring in players with more technical quality, such as Thiago, in contrast to his preference for dynamic and industrious runners. However, finding the right balance in the squad has been challenging for Klopp last season, and Mac Allister might just be the missing piece. Mac Allister brings mobility, possession skills, and high-pressing abilities to the team. He offers a distinct profile from Thiago, who often operates on the left side when fit. While Thiago tends to drop deeper alongside Fabinho when in possession, which is effective against deep-lying opponents, he lacks the dynamism to immediately press during defensive transitions. This is an area where Mac Allister excels and can be highly valuable. Furthermore, Mac Allister has been developing his goal-scoring prowess, frequently positioning himself in the box during wide plays, as evident from his goal for Argentina against Poland. This suits Liverpool's playing style perfectly, given the fullback's penchant for pushing forward and delivering dangerous crosses from wide areas. His role at Liverpool bears resemblance to that of Wijnaldum during their Champions League winning season. As a parallel player profile, Klopp is likely to utilize Mac Allister in a similar fashion, employing him in high pressing from the front, making runs into the box to join attacks, and displaying dynamic movements across the field. Towards the end of the season, Liverpool adopted a tactical shift to address their vulnerability to counterattacks, as teams exploited the spaces left behind by their fullbacks, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. This tactical adaptation, resembling systems used by Arsenal and Manchester City, involved pushing one of the fullbacks into midfield to create a numerical overload in the middle. Known as the 3-box-3 or 3-2-5 system, Liverpool possessioned Alexander-Arnold alongside the defensive midfielder and deployed 2 attacking midfielders on either side of the striker. In this system, Mac Allister would be an ideal fit, operating as one of the 2 attacking midfielders, allowing him to be positioned high up the field to receive the ball in the left inside channel. On a different note, there is a well-established trend of Brighton players who struggle to maintain their form after leaving the club. Notable recent examples include Chelsea's Marc Cucurella and Tottenham's Yves Bissouma. both of whom seem capable of becoming key players at their new clubs, but haven't lived up to expectations yet. Mac Allister's ability to handle the higher standards demanded by a club with title ambitions will be a significant test. However, his calmness when facing high-pressure penalties exemplifies his confidence and composure in his all-around performances. Another important consideration is that Liverpool has undergone a complete midfield overhaul this summer, and it might take some time to find the right balance and cohesion within the team. Liverpool, under manager Jurgen Klopp's guidance, has a reputation for nurturing and developing players, which makes it a promising fit for Mac Allister's growth. Given his versatility in midfield, Mac Allister can adapt to various tactical systems that Liverpool may employ next season. Whether it's a 4-3-3 formation or a 3-box-3 shape, one thing is certain. If he can replicate the form he displayed last season with Brighton in Argentina, he has the potential to become a key player in Liverpool's pursuit to regain their Premier League title. We'd love to hear your thoughts on our analysis. Please share your opinions in the comment section below. Even though Brighton lost a gem of a midfielder to Liverpool, it looks like their recruitment model will replace Mac Allister. If you're not familiar with it, check it out in this video next. Thanks for watching.